I'm here with CR. We just taped a Rewatchables episode. Last night I went to the movie theater with my son and my wife for a 10 o'clock showing of The Conjuring. What's this one called?
Is it Last Rites? Yeah.
Conjuring Last Rites.
And this is the fifth one?
Fourth, I think.
Fourth one.
In the Conjuring franchise, because there's Annabelle, there's the spinoffs.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Those don't count?
Well, in the Conjuring, direct
a couple,
franchise, this is the fourth.
The Simmons family loves the Conjuring franchise.
I love the Conjuring franchise.
Obviously, we're going to go immediately.
Respect you for a 10 p.m.
Yeah. First night.
Yeah.
Wanted to bang it out. Too long.
Okay.
It's Conjuring karaoke. I just don't know how many times it's become the one last job. No, we're done. We're out of this. No,
this is
you
supposed
got
to be the job that convinces this couple that they shouldn't be exorcists anymore, correct?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much of it. It plays all the hits.
Yeah.
It's the biggest thing I learned from the Conjuring movies is first of all, don't buy anything creepy at a tag sale or an estate sale.
No.
Or a pawn shop. Don't buy anything that if you stare at it, you get a weird vibe, but it's like, that mirror might look good in my house.
Maybe just don't have dolls.
Don't have dolls at all.
Yeah.
If you have a doll that starts acting weird and erratically in your house, something's really going on and it's not good. I do like these movies. They always have good jump scares, but there's a formula to this. I guess my biggest thing, and I know Craig's going to agree with me on this, I just don't think any horror movie should be longer than like 105 minutes. I'm going to say the hour 45 mark is about the absolute max, unless it's Stanley Kubrick making The Shining.
Yeah,
this is not The Shining.
So did you guys
fucking get this
show
done.
up right at the moment the movie started, or were you also there for like
no,
the
we did
half-hour?
the 10 o'clock. We showed up at 10:10, bought popcorn, got water, walked in at 10:20, and we still had 5 more minutes of the whatever. We weren't out of there till like 12:45.
I saw Caught Stealing the other day, and I was like, I fucked up and showed up early, and I was like, I'm here. This is an extra half an hour on top of this movie that should already probably be like 15 minutes shorter. And yeah, you're right. The horror movies are really getting a little bloated. I think when it's like Weapons or Sinners, I get it because it's like, this is an artistic statement.
I'm putting those on the side.
Yeah.
We're
but when
talking
it's
about the fucking Conjuring.
Yeah.
Like these movies are not.
Even Final Destination Bloodlines ended a couple of times and that movie rocked. But it was like, there's still like, you're like, all right, like I got it. Like we can wrap this up.
I don't know, Craig, this is your generation. I don't really understand it. Your generation just accepts 2-hour, 25-minute fucking comedies and horror movies.
Well, I
What are
think
we
it's
doing?
because we don't go to the movies as often. So when you do, I think you're a little bit more
I'll spend a day
okay
here. Yeah,
being
right.
2.5 hours because you guys used to go 3 times a week. Now my generation's going once a month.
Maybe take a cue from baseball. Start speeding stuff up. Pitch clock. Save
pitch
baseball.
clock on horror movies?
Yeah, pitch clock. Like, should there be clocks? Like a general, like I don't think a comedy should be more than 1:40. I don't think a horror movie should be more than 1:45 max. Especially Conjuring, where it's like I don't need a lot of setup for the Conjuring. I know
sequel,
where I'm at.
yeah. You're like, let's go.
I mean,
that's the mistake that I think that they're making is that the more sequels that they make in these franchises, they think that they want to expand, and it's like, no, man, contract. Like just
they
boil
want
this
to
down.
bloat it out.
Yeah.
And it's different if it's Weapons. Like, I get it. But this is not Weapons. This is the 4th Conjuring movie. It's like the 8th in the franchise. And let me guess. Somebody's in a house. There's something weird in it. Weird shit starts going down. And none of the little kids are actually going to die.
Did you see Weapons?
I haven't seen Weapons yet. I wanted to see it in IMAX. And it kept... And movies feel like they're back.
Oh, yeah. The theater?
Like, it's really hard to get tickets for shit. I mean, at least in LA. I don't know if it's the case for the rest of the country. But... I think it's harder than ever to just be like, yeah, let's go to the movies, let's get seats. And, you're in like the first row. It's like sitting in right field at Dodger Stadium.
A lot of young people going to movies too.
Did you see Caught Stealing?
No, I want to.
It's about a Giants fan.
Yeah.
A San Francisco Giants fan.
Caught Stealing is what?
It's the Austin Butler movie.
With Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, it's set in the 1990s in New York. Yeah, and it's like a kind of 90s crime movie kind of thing. It's good.
Can we go back to the horror movie era when some dude just went to a sorority and started killing people?
We certainly can. I get served those a lot on streaming, like on like Amazon or Apple, and it's like there's so many where I'm like, Shredder, a guy is terrorizing a ski mountain. I'm like, holy shit. Yes. You know?
That sounds great. Is
Yeah.
that a real movie?
Yeah.
We watched Together with
Yeah.
Dave
I
Franco
saw that.
and Allison Brie. That movie sucked. That's my one blurb. Can I start one blurb?
I didn't.
I thought it was pretty good.
I didn't
You
know where that
like
was
it?
going at all. That was really great.
Listen, kudos to them. They took a swing.
Yeah.
Fucking bad movie. Like really tough watch. Almost like an hour in, we were kind of looking at each other going, you want to finish this?
You know what's tough?
We should call the bullpen.
We just did a 1980s movie for rewatchables. And I've obviously, like, when we do rewatchables, I'm always like watching these older films. And then when you watch not every, but a lot of contemporary films, you can tell that part of the pitch was, hey, it's just going to be the two of us in a house. So it'll be like inexpensive to make. We can control the environment and stuff like
100%.
that. And I
There's
just
5
miss
characters.
movies where they seem like they're taking place in real life. Like when you think about like even Halloween, like
Yeah.
there's a whole school there. Like there's a whole neighborhood. There's a whole, like, all this life is happening in the background. And I think that there's something missing, especially when these movies are this long, where it's just like you're kind of trapped with like 4 people in like some remote location. And it doesn't even feel like that. You can tell it's like, oh, you guys got a cabin.
I think that's a great point. It's all about the budget. It's like the fucking Billy Bean of how to make a movie. We are so skewed and over-indexed on people going somewhere for the weekend and something went wrong, but there's nobody around. Or something's wrong with this thing that's in my house and I can't figure out why the fucking chandelier dropped on my grandmother last night.
Right.
Should we move? No, let's stay. Let's stay for 2 more days. Maybe it'll get better.
Yeah.
Oh, there's blood coming out of the kitchen trash compactor again. That's kind of weird.
And I can understand it when it's like a micro budget movie and you're like, yeah, of course you guys needed to like basically get like an Airbnb and make the movie here. But it's kind of weird when it's like, there are some pretty big stars in this movie and you guys just have like 2 locations, you know? And I guess they spend the rest of it on visual effects. But
is there any scenario if we went away for the weekend that would interest you as a movie anymore?
No.
I watched Last House on the Left the other day.
Mm-hmm.
The remake with
Jennifer Lawrence,
with the president Tony Goldwyn.
Oh,
and Monica Potter. It's these 4 guys. There's like a horrible scene in it.
Yeah.
But then they go to the family's house and they don't realize they're bad people right away and they're staying with the family. But it was just a really good premise. But it was a twist on that. We're alone somewhere and there's no. But I was like, all right, at least this movie tried to do a couple different things.
Yeah.
Now they don't try to do anything. It's like, so excited for my weekend. How many times have you and Liz been like, let's go to the fucking middle of nowhere for 3 days? We'll see no people at all and it'll be really peaceful.
Honestly, that like increasingly sounds more and more fun the older I get. Just, like, go to the middle of nowhere, sit by a river. You know how my feelings on horror. I think horror is way too scary now, and I think it's ostracized normal people who like a kind of a gentle, scary movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. It's way too ridiculous now. Weapons and Barbarian and the Ari Aster, Zach Cregger movies, everybody likes them. I think they're really good. For somebody like me who likes like The Shining, Silence of the Lambs, that's a skewing more thriller, but like these movies are way too fucking
do you
scary.
like a pop horror movie, like Scream type movie?
Yeah, I like the original Halloweens. I just think everything has gotten way too extreme.
I understand his point. Like the original Halloween, there's only like 3 murders in it. Nobody gets killed for like an hour. Yeah. It's all about like the
I even
suspense.
like Sinners, I think really nicely balances horror with the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the big horror movies that come out right now that all my friends who love horror are so excited to see are just genuinely way too scary. I think movies are too scary.
Can a horror movie be too scary?
For Craig? For me, no. I've lost all my nerve endings.
That's the thing. Everyone's dead
I'm watching
inside.
like Terrifier and I'm like, all right.
Everyone just wants to feel something, I guess. But I'm like, I don't know. I can't sit here for 2.5 hours and just agonize through this. It's torture.
I just can't get scared anymore. I've just seen too many horror movies. And it's been my entire life going to horror movies or watching them on TV.
Did you watch Final Destination Bloodlines?
I never did the final. I watched the first one. I never really understood that franchise.
Right? It's like a kind of nice, like,
I saw a clip of it at CinemaCon of the guy getting sucked into the MRI
Yeah.
machine. It's like the most horrific thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. I'm like, I'm not watching this movie.
That's this whole like scary face thing that's happening now. I don't
Yeah.
really like either.
Yeah.
Dude, what's your favorite horror movie? Do you have?
We're moving. Well, my favorite ever is Halloween.
What's like your top 3?
I don't know. I'd have to really think about that.
Have any of them come out in the 21st century? Or are they all older?
Yeah, some of them are.
Yeah.
I thought Hereditary was great, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't want 20 of those, you know. But I thought Hereditary was really, really freaky.
I'll just shout it out. There's this movie that came out last year. It's like French Canadian called Red Rooms, which is really, really terrifying.
What's it called?
Red Room.
Hold on, I'm looking up. I have a horror movies list that I ranked just in case Craig ever asked me this question. My top 4 are Halloween, Sounds of the Lambs, Shining, and Scream.
All movies that came out before 2000.
Yeah.
Exorcist isn't on there?
It's in the top 10.
Okay.
We've done some of these in the rewatchables
Yeah.
already. Anyway, Conjuring. I'm good with Ed and Lorraine. Enjoy your retirement, folks. Have a good time. We're good.
Were you terrified during the original Halloween when you first saw it? Was that one of the scariest films you had ever seen in the moment?
The worst.
It was.
Yeah.
When you think he's dead and then he rises up, it was the single scariest. That's still the most scared I've ever been in a movie.
The most scared I've ever been in a movie is still the jump scare in Exorcist 3.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Horror movies. Weird place right now.